Jeremy, where are you, buddy? Jeremy! Jeremy! Jeremy, where are you? Dude! Oh man, where's Jeremy at? I know how to get him to appear. Chow time! Come on, Jeremy! Oh yeah, you're gonna like that. Nummy, 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 nummy. Let's go, buddy. Ah! Chad! No! This is mine and Jeremy's time only! Mine and Jeremy time only! Yeah. That rooster's loud. They're spawning birds, but piplups. What is Chad doing? He's just standing there. He's like, hey, pay attention to me. No, I want Jeremy. Him only. Ooh, Pikachu. Talk to me, Cecil. Doesn't seem that cold today. Alright, begin the daily incense. Oh, wow, Lifting in Zombies is actually streaming at the same time as me. Awesome! Cool! A notification of it came up. Bear! 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 A bear. Yeah, because the 10 years of Community Day is coming up. Sorry I sound like this. I did wake up like at 11 o'clock a.m. and my voice is all kind of groggy still. Yeah. Shiny Pumpkaboo is like a black color. Was that a dog? I heard a woo. Yep. Alright, leave Chad alone. That's exactly what I'm good. Oh, it's a baby little chihuahua! Hi there! Hi! Hi there! Hi there, Dougie. Dougie. It's like, hey, don't go away. I got to. I have to. Or I'm going to lose this encounter with the Galarian bird. I think it's sad I'm going. Because I was saying hi to it, it wasn't barking. After all, the Chihuahua is my dream dog. I want to have a Chihuahua as a pet. I wish I had a pet. Like, literally. I saw someone joined. Hi there. Ooh, Esper. Wow, that's a new one. This daily instance is full of surprises. I gotta be careful though. I don't want to use up all my Pokeballs. They said Zora's playing hide and seek. Yeah, every time I bite Ice Age, it makes my teeth cold. Well, maybe here's the reasonable solution. Don't bite the ice! That puts Frostbite to a whole new level. Frostbite was originally going to be a ice-type wyvern dragon creature in regular life, but I scrapped it. Because we don't want too many characters now. Regular life has way too many characters. I still gotta update the character list. Yes, there's still more. These characters came from Season 4, and I haven't even updated that. Psyduck! Why Psyduck? You're summoning birds, but they're not the birds I'm looking for. Seriously. Yeah, they're spawning birds, but they gotta be the birds I'm looking for. No resting! This attempt to try and find a Galarian bird isn't going to help itself, Jeremy! Move faster! Come on, you stupid bird! Finally spawn! I need the Zapdos! Give it to me! Still no sign of it. Where the heck is it? Hello.
Adrian.
Hello. Minion babies. Oh my god. The thought of thinking about minion babies. Dude, that's perfect. That's perfect for illumination. Baby minions. Oh, think about it. Baby Stuart, baby Kevin, baby Bob, baby Otto. The possibilities are endless. Oh, Galarian mask. Oh man. Okay, that wasn't what I was planning on doing. You got me. Time to do something different. Let me see what happens if I walk up straight. Pokestop we've never seen before. Another duck. Oh no, no more liquid those stuff. Ugh. Where is Zora? They said they were gonna spawn as my buddy Pokemon. Oh, don't tell me they patched it again. Who knows? Maybe going a different route could be a change of pace, I guess. Ah! Wait, isn't Bob already a baby? No! He may be the baby of the group, but he's not a baby. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe he is. Maybe he is a baby. He said "see" in the first Minions movie, so he can talk. He's just a kid. Okay, fine. He's a little cute kid minion, I guess. There's no official. I mean, he's not a baby. He's not wearing a freaking pacifier. What are we going to assume? This way just took me to Arctic Circle. Bob is 4 or 8. He is not 4 or 8. I can guarantee you that. Ah. They patched up Zora again. He's not showing up on the map. I don't see any Zapdos. I don't get it. I mean, I was near the Pokestops also. What does this game want? Kevin is 17. I think, well, Kevin's the adult, so wouldn't that make him 18? I guess. I gotta check my... Can I check my IDs first? No, none of them are good. None of them. None of them are good. They're all worthless. Even the mask is worthless. Oh my god. Kevin's more mature. He's got his times of silliness. He may be an adult, but remember one little key factor. He's still a minion. He's still immature at times, but he has displayed leadership skills that make him more trustworthy. He's a great leader. Far better than freaking Nell. Literally, I don't want to keep saying it because literally any minion is better than freaking Mel. Literally anything. Hell, even freaking Otto is a better minion than Mel. He's so much better. If you want a good one-eyed minion, go to Stuart. He's a much more likable, rebellious teenager. That's a good thing to like about Stuart. He started off with this minion who just kind of was rebellious, didn't want to listen, broke the rules kind of stuff, into a more kind, caring brother minion as he was with Kevin and Bob. He actually showed character growth in the movie. Even when he accidentally hit Bob, he's like, "Scuta." Was that Jeremy? Finally! Oh, it's a weather boosted. come on. Yes! I did it! I caught the Zora! Huh? Oh, he's a she. This changes nothing. Why is his combat power down? Yeah, that's the thing. Zora was playing hide and seek with me. It only caught one. Jeremy was kind of refusing to show himself. Must be kind of hiding himself in the shadows. Did you like the way Otto said Kevin's name? He's like, Otto. Otto. That's not how you say his name. But it's no Galarian bird, but I got the Zora. So I guess it wasn't patched. And I caught a somewhat weather boosted, disguised Zora as freaking Jeremy. Okay, that totally makes up for the no Galarian birds. It's fine. I mean, you saw that. You're like, oh, is that a shiny Zapdos? Don't be fooled. That's just Zora in disguise. I've been wanting to get Zora ever since the whole miscommunication with the Shuppet Spotlight Hour. I almost said Community Day for a second, sorry. We're running out of incubators. They're only good for these. Otto says, I'd see this phone. This gun? Oh, see, this gun. Oh, big storia. I saw him in the trailer for Minions Rise of Gru, and I'm like, I wonder who that is. And so, well, Gru said Otto, but I'm like, I like this guy. But no one knew how much I would have liked Otto from the movie. He's like on levels of Jeremy-like. Ha! Zora caught on the daily incense. Teddy Ursa, Esper, Psyduck, Mischievous, Zora. 5. Don't worry. I'm gonna catch Galarian Bird. It just won't happen yet. Somehow they're just refusing to spawn at this particular time, but either they do come on daily incense or they're in raids. I don't care if I don't even catch it on the daily incense. As long as I have it, I'll be happy with the results. So, it's not a problem. Jeremy, why did it take it so long for you to finally spawn as a Zora? I gotta tell you gotta do things to please this ostrich. Will you please stop talking about beans? Oh, hey, there's a store. Oh. Toy sale, 25% off? Huh. I'll think about it. Anyways, the whole purpose was for me to catch a Zora during the stream. I didn't really care if I encountered the Galarian Bird or not. Those things are completely random and spawn whatever the hell they like. Don't worry. Every day I'm going to use that daily incense. They did say the more... Okay, jelly beans then? Fine. Jelly beans are more of a... Ooh, a jinx. Wow, it's an evolved spawn, but there's no daily instance. Could they have, like, increased the spawn rate? Maybe. Or maybe it's because it's fall and it's getting close to winter. I got some pretty good spawns, not gonna lie. But you saw it on stream. Ooh, electric. Yeah, I like the electric types. Maybe I gotta save my Pokeballs first. Oh, do you hear that? That sound means a train's coming. I can even hear it blaring off in the distance. I should probably throw that at the Galarian Zapdos if I ever encounter it. Like, they say a great throw or an excellent throw is the best chance you got at catching this thing. But I've seen people catch it with just normal curveball throws and they get extremely lucky. My best bet to get it is if it's a level 1 or I don't know. What do I call you? This is a mythical Pokemon, I think. Is Zora mythical? Or is it just a normal Pokemon? No, it's not. It's a normal Pokemon, but it's an illusion Pokemon. It looks like an event. This looks like something you can get in an event. It even had a movie based on it. It had a movie. Zora, Master of Illusions or something like that. It played on Cartoon Network. One egg is close to hatching. Cool, sunstone. You gotta ask, what's a sunstone? What does it do? You can use it to evolve certain Pokemon. Gloom can become Blossom. Helioptile can turn into Helioisk. Nikan in the end of the Minions animation. Have you watched it? Yeah, in fact, that's the only Meat Cannon video I actually like. It's kind of like a documentary you find on planet Earth. It's with the David Attenborough type of narrator. It's sad and heartbreaking, but also very wholesome to watch. And I got to see baby minions. And they're just the cutest little things. They're so adorable. We gotta see that. We gotta see, like, actual baby minions. Not a minion dressing up to be a baby. I mean, literal baby minions. Like the ones seen in Meat Cannon. at least I was successful on my goal of catching a Zora, let alone one that was disguised as my partner, Jeremy. My favorite were the regular show and SpongeBob animations, well made. No! No! No, no! No, no! No! Not Gumball's at the park! That's the one I don't like! Not again! Oh. Do not gross me out! I almost tripped on something when you said that. Please do not say that again. You are forbidden to ever say that. Oh, it's about to hatch. Oh, it's female. Yeah, everyone's getting the shiny, but not me. Wow, another time people are getting shinies and not me. Doesn't matter, I got a Zora. Asher College. Speaking of Asher, we're friends again. Turns out that she was in school and had to like disable me for some time, but she forgot to undisable me. So the whole thing was kind of a miscommunication. Her character has been renamed to Zhao, but she got the credit back for creating that character. How you doing, Etrodem? Just playing some Pokemon Go. I know, Etrodem. I know it's you. Anyways, you missed out on some heartbreaking Galarian bird encounters. In fact, I made a playlist I'm kind of wailing about because I couldn't catch it. And Moltres was the closest to being caught. I gotta try that. Otto, SquarePants, and Bobstar. I know this is nitpicking, but I want to clarify and probably point something out that maybe this is getting a little bit out of hand. But how come Otto doesn't have a short? I mean, when you think about it, Bob, Kevin, and Stuart have Santa's little helpers as their shorts, but Otto has nothing. Even Mel doesn't have anything. But there's these minions like Claude and Jeff, minions we don't even know, that get their own shorts. I'm like, who the heck is Claude? Sorry, I've been away. A lot has happened to me. It's okay. But what is the point of introducing new minions that we do not know? We've seen Dave. We've seen Bob, Kevin, and Stuart. Who are those other two minions at the prison? Are we implying that Mel left more minions behind that we didn't know about? I was dealing with a fire, then I had to do a lot of cleaning, rearranging, etc. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're back. That's all that matters. And my God, look at all of these leaves. Fall has definitely begun. Galarian birds can appear rain or shine. I've used the daily incense like a lot of times already. And so far, I only had 5 Galarian bird encounters. Pretty short, but at least I'm close to catching one of them. That being the Galarian Moltres. Galarian Moltres, but the one I want to get is Zapdos. But then my PC's HD stopped working. On top of that, I've been locked out of my Gmail, then I had to use that YouTube account here. So sadly, I can't use my actual account. Oh, that's terrible. I don't know how that feels like. Otto never met Mel. Grids! For all we know, Mel was probably in the back of the crowd, just didn't notice him. Would it be too much to ask if you can mod this account too, since I'm a mod on my original one? Of course. I'll do it soon after, don't worry. Okay. I'm trying to think right now. What was I going to say? I have this theory that Mel was originally like one of those playful minion type characters. Because we saw he was playing with Tupperware in Rise of Gru and had a completely different look, unlike the one we saw in Despicable Me 3. He probably went from a more playful minion like Stuart into a more aggressive, rebellious minion as Despicable Me 3 came on. In the movie, he was a rebellious, rude minion and was the worst leader. I don't have to go into detail with how bad his leadership skills were compared to Kevin. Because Kevin, he was the greatest leader ever. The whole thing with minions is he wanted to find the minions a new boss to serve. But he became more as a brother to Bob and Stuart along the way. He started to care more about them and just didn't use them as, well, his minions. He actually cared deep down about them and got them out of harm's way no matter what the cost. He even became a freaking kaiju to save their lives. So, people telling me, oh, it's just a harmless little kids movie. That movie has more character development than you would expect, even when it comes from something like Minions. Yeah, my two-step verification sucks. Works too well, and Google won't do any method to let me prove I own the account. Sorry about that, man. I'm sorry, it's true about the whole... Right now I'm using a phone, ew. Hey, a phone is still a good thing to use. Hey, phones are really good to use. Because you can use a YouTube account, you can download games, you might play Pokémon too. Hell, I'll be shocked if you even use the daily since you might get the Galarian bird on your first, use of it. You know what I don't like? The odds to catch and to encounter these Galarian birds. The Galarian birds have a 0.3% chance of capture and 90% chance they'll flee. A far cry to the wild Suicune and wild Entei I caught during Johto Fest. Otto hates Mel. I don't know. If Mel even finds Otto, he's gonna treat him like absolute shit. I'm sorry, but this is true. He literally doesn't give a damn about some minions. Remember when he was just basically all about himself and didn't care if the minions were hungry and they trespassed on TV property and that's what got them arrested? He wanted to feed the minions, but come on, you didn't have to trespass over a studio. Go find a crate of bananas or something. Don't chase the freaking minions. They don't, oh my god. It's like Illumination missed the point. They like bananas. They don't have the minions go to a factory that, like, you know, like in a Secret Life of Pets. Maybe go to a banana factory? Damn, you cuss. Yes, close enough has helped me cuss, but I don't use strong profanity. Now, back to what I was saying. If they really want to make it to where they trespass on something, make it something believable. Like, have them invade a banana crate or something because they're minions. Have them eat those. Why are they chasing pizza? Have you seen a minion eat pizza? They eat bananas, they eat Boppos, which are apple. Gelato. They eat other stuff too. Okay, that one thing with ordering pizza, the stuffed crust. Okay, that's kind of... Okay, I see where you're going there, but that didn't give them a right to trespass. You didn't see anybody doing anything to the dogs in the Secret Life of Pets when they're in that sausage factory. So why not do it with the minions? That would have been a missed opportunity there. And to top it off, even when they're trying to escape, he leaves one minion behind. You even hear the minion crying out, "Buddies!" But they don't come back for him. And so he is stuck there at prison, and Gru lost one minion. All because of friggin' Mel. He just couldn't turn around and get him back. Maybe he did it off screen. No, he did not do it off screen. He flew way too far from that distance to even fly around. The minion could have at least jumped on the net to avoid capture, but he just had to be the one to do that, liftoff thing with the signal. But come back for him, please! Don't do that! That is something a terrible leader does. They leave someone behind and take the others with them. Every minion for himself. They're your buddies! Go back to him! Did you see Kevin do that? No, when he lost Bob and Stuart, he went back to rescue them in his friggin' kaiju form. And saved not only just Bob and Stuart, but all the minions from annihilation. Tell me again how Despicable Me 3 is ranked a little bit higher than Minions. It should be the other way around. Hell, Minions should be a friggin' 70%. The 56% is to those Minion haters. The critics that just despise the Minions. Maybe if you look at it from a different standpoint and actually see the lighting, the shading on this movie, Illumination has the best when it comes to shading. And the lighting and the backgrounds. And they did their damnedest to make it good. It's no wonder they got $1 billion at the box office. They deserve that. Sure, their movies are cheap to make, but it keeps people employed. That's the thing. It keeps people employed at that French studio. Because Illumination is in the Paris. It's a French animation studio. Kinda. Wait a second. Now that I think about it, a lot of stuff that looks very similar to them are in French. You got Ubisoft with Rabbids. You got Illumination with Minions. And Pierre Coffin did create a CGI show back in the day. It had a hippo in it, voiced by Dan Green. Not to mention he's done those cell phone commercials too that had those chicks that made Minion sounds. So the Minions were basically, the voices were created before the Minions. It's just his voice pitched up. Have you noticed that? Otto eats a lot. No, he doesn't! Phones are for normies. If you pay really close attention to how the Minions speak, their accent sounds very French. Given the fact that Pierre Coffin, the voice of the Minions, is a French Indonesian, and a little more French words are used with the Minions when they talk. If you listen to what Kevin said in Rise of Gru, he's like, Kevin le mignon, le mignon. It's borderline clear that is basically French. Le mignon. Yeah, that's French. I think a little more French is used in Rise of Gru than any of the other Despicable Me movies. Pobre Gru. Pobre Gru. You gotta give highlights to Kevin for saying San Pedisco. That is friggin' adorable. Oh, there's a crow. Ha! It looked at me. I said, oh look, it's a crow, and it looked at me. And there's a squirrel on a tree. When are they gonna add Pachirisu to the game? Otto fight Mel. He won't fight. He's like Bob, he won't hurt a fly. I want to get that squirrel. It's on a tree stump. See, there it is. see. It looked at me. I'm at the park. There's a squirrel that's eating something. Oh man, it really looks like... Don't you move. I want to see it stand up again. See? There it is. Come on, do that thing again. He's not going to. He's gonna... Do that thing when you stand up. Come on! Do that. No. Come on. Oh, yeah, he's going up. He's out of there. That crow keeps on crowing. Oh, wait, there's no crow. He's already there. It looks smaller. It looks like a baby squirrel. Is it a baby? Wait, is it coming down? Where'd it go? Hey, where did the squirrel go? Oh man, he went... No, he went up the tree. Man, the crow's loud. Would Mel hurt a fly? Oh yeah, Mel would definitely hurt all the flies, dude. All the damn flies. He's gonna kill every last one of them until one perishes. As you can see, he's basically what Dr. Nefario would be if he was a minion. Would suck out any likability. Mel is what happens when you take Dr. Nefario and Jeremy from Regular Show, blend them together into a minion, and you essentially get that, but suck out both of their likability. Mel is basically the personality of a terrible minion. I'm sorry. I don't know. What do you think? How do you think it was good? How do you think it would have turned out if Jeremy was like that in Regular Show place? I don't know. For all we know, he could have had friggin' Mel's personality and be friggin' unlikable. If Jeremy had the personality of Mel from Despicable Me 3, he would not be tied with Mordecai in my favorite characters of Regular Show list. Mordecai and Jeremy are tied for my favorite characters of Regular Show, given to their likability and times I've liked them. Mordecai was first, so... Because we gotta admit that Mordecai was first in 2010, but then Jeremy came along and kind of took everything away from him in terms of likability and stuff. If we were to compare, Jeremy would be the clear winner. I've said his name multiple times. I've drawn him God knows how many times. He has a movie to go on top of it, Jeremy the movie, and he's the main character of his own Regular Show spin-off that I've been writing since 2015, Regular Life. So Jeremy's the clear winner, but because he only appeared once and Mordecai appeared in all the episodes of Regular Show, every single one of them, there's not a single one he's not absent in. And that's the problem. Regular Show heavily focused way too much on Mordecai and Rigby that they didn't give other characters spotlight or at least character development. Rigby got character development in season 7. Pops got it in season 8. But it was a little too late for the other characters, and they basically had nothing to go on top of it. When you compare it to that, at least when it comes to my series, Regular Life does a much better job at balancing the characters and not having Jeremy in every freaking episode as a result. That's kind of character progression and giving other characters the spotlight. Even with that, there are still some episodes where Jeremy is there, but doesn't necessarily serve a purpose. Like he's the main character, but at least I don't do like friggin' Regular Show or Steven Universe. Those shows heavily focused on the main characters and didn't really give the kind of character fleshing out that was supposed to be used to give other characters screen time, like Avatar: The Last Airbender. So I'm kind of succeeding in where regular show kind of failed. And even if it's my thing, I do make sure that other characters get their time. Whether they get their time or they're one-hit wonders, there's no denying that at least being a part of regular life is a blessing to all of those who want to have their characters in something regular show related. I have like a whole bunch of created characters, but there are some characters created by other people. Created by Nikolai, by Hannah, by Zook, by my friend Steven. He made my city, but I wanted to have him become this mad scientist. He's like, you can do whatever you want with the character. Well, if he's a scientist, I'll make him a mad scientist and make him concoct all kinds of experiments like Jumba did in Lilo and Stitch. In fact, the Guardians of Legion, most of them are pretty much experiments behind my city because of their modified features, such as Venomese, the Dilophosaurus, which has a reason to spray out acid. I actually gave it a purpose to make it believable. Feather dinosaurs, I think, were created by Cashew, his partner, which I created. But yeah, at least I do more character fleshing out, and there are lots of creative concepts that made their way into regular life. Something regular show happily did not want to do, which I don't understand. That's the thing, why is that? You guys still there? Anyways, Mijos, Menchie's, okays. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just kind of went on a rant just now about regular show's missed opportunities and how regular life happily changed that. Oh yeah, and you're also going to ask, what about the love triangles? Well, what about the love triangles? Yeah, they're love triangles in regular life, but they're not as freaking forceful as regular show. Because regular show kind of flopped when it came to the relationships. With the exception of Muscleman and Starla, Rigby and Eileen, Wrigley is the most pure ship ever. But what about the other couples? Like Sam and Benson or Celia and High Five Ghost. Pops didn't get a love interest. Skips had one, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think regular show was best when it came to relationships at times. Why are Pikachu's IVs? This phone's connectivity sucks. Sorry about that, dude. Man, their IVs are trash. Oh yeah, I forgot to put you in the incubator. I don't even have to go into detail with Mordecai and Rigby's relationship as friends because it's very hit and miss. On the one hand, it is good, but on the other hand, it's freaking toxic when you compare it to the other episodes. I don't want to bring up regular life again, but Chad and Jeremy have a much more stronger friendship than Mordecai and Rigby. Sure, they bicker, but at the end of the day, they're like friends and brothers. And rarely do you see Jeremy punch Chad in the arm if he does something stupid. No, because they're friends. The key word is friends. Friends don't do that unless you're Mordecai or Butthead. Seriously, why did you have to base him off of that? Yes, I actually made a gallery of Jeremy regular show screenshots. There's in fact a Jera scrub I did on the Ultimate Jeremy collection, and some of the duplicates have been eradicated, with the exception of Headlock and Fist Pose and the Smiling Jeremy. The only time you'll see duplicates is maybe the Hulu ones, but that's about it. I don't really have any duplicates of Jeremy anymore. Unless I really want to go crazy and get more. No, he is lacking in fan art, and I'm the only one that literally draws him every 48/7. He was the first Inktober I drew of him as a baby. You don't believe me? But I'll get it, see? You know when you're the main character, you dominate it as a baby. Baby Jeremy. Don't worry, I drew him also on the 10th of October. These are Inktobers, but they're basically colored in. After redesign Avalanche last second. Man, look at that. Thing's massive. Yes, Avalanche is one of my characters. Everyone that you see here, besides Winona and Brandy, are my original characters. Most of them are pretty much in the top tier list, but there's like a lot of stuff I want to update, like my city's experiments, battles won by certain characters, Ione being the one, because she has fought, I think, to top 5 fights, because she has fought with other characters. Grayson, Octical, Meyer, Jeremy, and Clax. All of which are characters that she fought. You're gonna probably ask, why is Jeremy in there? Sparring, I kind of made Jeremy kind of the antagonist, but his methods were not unlikable. He just had to do it because, let's just say, to toughen up Ione. Sometimes you gotta add tough love in order for that one to succeed. And boy howdy does he go way too overboard for that. It kind of gets him into semi-antagonist, but he does kind of set up the conflict of the episode, so he's not all sunshine and rainbows. If we were going to compare if Jeremy was going to be on the good to evil list, I'm going to have to say he's pretty much going to be in the gray area. We got dock him points for some things he does in the episodes. I'm disqualifying times where he wasn't able to control himself, like the mind control in season 1. But there are times where he has kind of lost his temper and kind of let anger get the best of him. So we got to dock him points on that. So he's not evil or anything. He's just done things that are not relatively moral. So gray area. He would probably be second place to some other character, but Jeremy's he's definitely not going to be in the good anytime soon. That kind of goes to Chad because he's the more supportive friend who's always by his side no matter what. Even with that, they still have the strongest friendship in the whole show. He's a great friend to Chad, and he was a great dad to Ione. Sometimes. I gotta say sometimes because there are some times where you can't think that all the times it's gonna be relatively positive. Unless you're the professor for the Powerpuff Girls, there's no cartoon dad that really treats their kids with respect and loves them. Wait a minute. Actually, there is a dad. And that was from the canceled show, Close Enough! Yeah, baby! Woo! We're on the roll, baby! Yeah! Josh Singleton from Close Enough is actually a caring dad that really cares about his daughter. They even have an old episode centered around that, called Skate Dad. Josh and Jeremy are on the levels of being great dads, but Josh is a more supportive, better dad than Jeremy, and I'm sorry to say that. You got beat out by the JG guy, buddy. Also, why is it that JG's... Okay, I'm sorry I bring this up, but it must be addressed. In that music in your inbox chat, when JG was like, when you saw that was like more of a Jeremy fan, it's like, I could see that you're a Jeremy fan by your profile pic, and that was a great episode. So now you think Replace is a good episode now. You said it was the episode that didn't have that magical spark, but now when I was in the chat, you say it's a good episode. Could it be? I don't know, man. He literally mentioned Jeremy's name, not Mordecai's. I said my favorite characters were Mordecai and Jeremy, and he's like, he freaking said Jeremy's name. Was Jeremy's JJ's persona in college? Is that why he made Jeremy? Did he like ostriches? Did he go to Solvang and saw an ostrich and it was like, yes, we're gonna use that as a character in a regular show. And then boom, you make Jeremy. I don't know. I mean, Jeremy's an ostrich. He is so unrecognizable in regular life. He's a completely different character. He's still a hipster and kind of snobby at times, but he's still the character that you know from Replaced. Just doesn't really use his phone as much. Because, wouldn't that be like a running gag if Jeremy's just on his phone? Man, regular show, he had a missed opportunity with Chad and Jeremy. You could have brought them back. Could you imagine if Chad and Jeremy were actually in regular life, if they were utilized a little bit better to be, like Mordecai and Rigby's friends that would help them at times? Could you imagine if they were in regular show the movie? Sure, they might have been shoehorned in, but they might add a little bit of conflict. You gotta probably add some kind of comedy as well, because regular show was completely lacking in the comedy department with the movie. There were a few jokes, but the movie was overall dark. I mean, you could add some comedy and stuff, like, you could have made some scenes drag on, the funny ones, make Jeremy fall asleep because he's all tired and stuff, and his snoring could probably make Chad kind of uncomfortable, like, dude, knock it off. What if Jeremy slept through the whole movie and he was, like, missing out on all of that? I don't know. Wait, that would have given the personality of Ash's Charizard. I don't know. Make him do something. I can't be the only one that would say that he would add some purpose to the movie or something. You'll be relatively quiet. You think Roger's gonna probably say lines for Jeremy or just keep him quiet the whole time? Like, oh yeah, let's do that. Sure, that's a good idea. Like, do something. Just do something. I don't know. I found 2 movies that have Jeremy in it for regular life, and the third one is debatable. I don't know whether to do the third movie. So he's an anti-villain then? No! He's not an anti-villain. He's like Mordecai. He's a completely flawed character that does have his times of good and his times of bad. But let's just say Jeremy's a lot more likable. At least Jeremy didn't kill his friend out of jealousy or punch him every time he talked. Put the blame on him and Wall Buddy kind of say things he doesn't mean during the heat. Gives up on friendship because of signing a acceptance letter to college university. Jeremy would never sink that low. I mean, he has had his bickering arguments and stuff, and he has hit Ione, like, on some occasions. But that was only during mind control and during sparring. Oh, Mitchie, did you hear the, Pac-Man World of Klonoa 1 and 2 are remakes? Yeah, in fact, I didn't hear a lot of good things about the Pac-Man World remake. Great, there's a rooster going on. I have Jeremy being shown. Huh. I've been walking the whole time and I haven't even checked Pokemon Go. Wow, I can catch some long distance? Whoa. Or not. Speaking of red. At least I made it home. Of course. Of course! Of course it had to be a bird. Why not? Why could it not be a bird? Chad! Were you waiting the whole time? Chad was there the whole time. How? Chad was there the whole time? It was a female. Oh. Nelly. Pikachu. I don't mind if I don't get any shiny costume Pokemon. After all, Fashion Week was the best when it came to costume Pokemon shinies. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up again. Wait, where is it under? Fashion event, yeah. Fashion event. Yes, fashion event. Arguably the best event ever for shiny Pokemon. The greatest event ever. Even surpassing Go Fest. Whoa! That thing is huge! Oh, I know what they're doing. They have all the Pumpkaboo forms out, so they got an extra large, and I actually have an extra large one that's a male. Now a Gorgeist. It's another male. Not as powerful, though. Oh man, it ran away. Oh well. At least I got my Zora. Ivys may not be good, but I still like her. Okay, what can you learn? Whoa! It knows the aerial ace! Cool! Wait, that's a flying type move. Jeremy knew Drill Peck. So a dark type can learn a flying type move too? Again, maybe it could have learned maybe Thunderbolt or something to give it some electric type coverage, but as flying type goes, that's the closest you're gonna get to a Drill Peck. I think my Zora must have learned something from Jeremy. What else can I say but clever girl. I'm gonna be honest, it feels like people hate possibly comes from the fact Miss Pac-Man was replaced with Pac-Mom. Wait. They're upset because Miss Pac-Man was replaced by Pac-Mom? I thought that was a redesign of Miss Pac-Man, not... Okay, that just makes things a lot more complicated than it looks. Namco, you have the assets to Miss Pac-Man. Why would you replace it? Well, even if it's true, just one little change isn't going to change the game mechanics or anything. I mean, is it bad that they replaced such an iconic character? Maybe? But it's not anything to get too upset about, as long as the game is playable and changed mechanics and stuff. But if they just kept everything the same with very minimal changes, then that's a problem. So I think some remakes do actually have Maybe the Crash Bandicoot remakes might have that too, but they don't really change that much unless you look at the cutscenes. Can I please have a good IV of Pikachu? No, I cannot. I already have a female Eevee. Yes, I have a good IV of Gorgeist. Gurakoro is the closest to having good stats. Look at that. It looks like a noodle. Look at that. I hate its cry, though. Why the heck does it sound like that? No, it's not. Yeah, this is the one that has the best stats out of all my Gorgeists. Maybe I should nickname that one Gurakoro, even though the one in the past was named because it's a name of a failed McDonald's item from Japan. It looks like a noodle. Look at it. Why the heck does it sound like that? It sounds so scary. Miss Pac-Man is no longer owned by Namco. What? What do you mean? No, what? What do you mean Miss Pac-Man's not owned by Namco? It's in the name. They own the rights to Pac-Man. Should they not include his friggin' wife? Does that include the kids or the dog or the baby? Pac Jr.? Do they still own the rights to those characters? Is that why she's not in the game? Because they lost the rights to her? They literally have Ms. Pac-Man on the Namco Museum PS2 game. How could they lose the rights to Pac-Man's wife? That I don't You can't have one without the other. That's like taking Zelda away from Link. Or Peach away from Mario. Actually, no, it's not a problem. You said Jeremy's line. There's a saying called, if it ain't broke. If it ain't friggin' broke, don't fix it. But at least Pac-Man does have a love interest, so... Sorry, Miss Pac-Man. But you deserved better. Seriously, she really did deserve better. I guess staying on Jeremy too long spawned these Murkrows. At least I'm glad I got my Zora. That was the whole purpose I wanted to do the video, was to get a Zora. And I succeeded. In other words, don't make changes that are unneeded just for the sake of change. Just because you make changes to mechanics doesn't mean it's gonna be good. Don't they always... It's just those few things that kind of make things different. But I guess Miss Pac-Man being away from Pac-Man isn't too much of a bother. Okay, I'm sorry. I probably am kind of nitpicking here, but I'm just glad he actually does have someone to be in his life. Don't worry about that. It's the name of the game, right? Forget and forgive. For some people. Also, yes, Miss Pac-Man isn't owned by Namco anymore because of Gaming stealing the rights under Namco's nose. The Baby Pack isn't owned by Namco either. Man, what's with these Pikachus and their bad IVs? What is going on? I don't even know anymore. Okay. You doing good up there, Jeremy? I guess Zoro only happens once. Not a problem. I gotta get back inside. I'm gonna go eat. Well, thank you guys for coming to the stream. I'm gonna go now. Good thing you saw my Zora. Or should I say Zura? Oh, she's so cute. Okay, laters.